Good morning, GLASW. How are you feeling today? Awesome. I hope everyone is enjoying their time at home and enjoying distance learning. I wanted to stop by to do a quick art activity with you that you can do at home using the materials that you already have. But before we begin, let us recite our artistry affirmation. Repeat after me, please. I am an artist. What I imagine, I can create. My life is a stage of possibilities, but there is no possibility I will ever quit. My voice will be heard. My dance will remove all fear. My drama will command an applause. To make use of my talent is why I am here. I am an artist. What I imagine, I can create. My creativity is a gift I must share with the world. Ashe. Today's quote of the day is, art is the only way to run away without leaving home. And that was said by Twyla Tharp. So today we are going to be focusing on an artist named Romero Britto, who is widely known for his wonderful pop art. Our activity and objective is to create our idea that we draw on paper into a 2D art project. Before we can begin any art activity, we have to collect all the materials we are going to need. So you will need a pencil, a black marker or a Sharpie, crayons, markers, or paint if you choose to use that, a white piece of paper, glue, scissors, a cereal box, or cardboard. Personally, I would recommend for you to use a cereal box because it's easier to cut. So, let us begin. First, I need my white paper and a pencil or a black marker, depending on how confident you are that you can just do this without making any mistakes. And you are going to begin drawing your idea on paper. I am going to do a flower in a flower pot. Now keep in mind that when you are doing pop art, the idea is to use your elements of art, which are shapes, lines, color, value, and things like that. So it won't just be a normal flower. The flower is going to have different designs in it. So I'm starting by creating my base for my flower. That is step number 1. And I will continue to draw out my design until it is complete. I took the liberty to start. So here is my design. I also started to add the color in just to give you an idea of what we are doing. But I'm going to do another section as well. So I'm going to take my orange and my green, because those were 2 colors that I used. Now please be mindful that once you finish drawing and you begin coloring, that you keep in mind that this is going to be done on cardboard or a cereal box. So the colors that you decide to use will be darker in color. So you may want to use a lighter version of the colors that you were using so that it can be the color or the value that you wanted it to be. Before you can move on to the next step, you will have to completely color in your design. As you can see, it's beginning to come together. I'm going to move on to the next step. But remember, before you can move on to the next step, you have to completely color in your design. Your next step would be to get your cereal box or your cardboard, whichever you decide to use, and draw out your design. So, I need my scissors. I'm going to cut my cardboard into a square because that is one of the shapes I'm going to be using to create my 2D project. Once I cut it, I am going to recreate my design. Use your marker, your black marker. And it's okay if it doesn't look exactly alike. Remember, this is just the thought, and you're bringing it to life. I took the liberty to continue to cut my pieces and all of that good stuff, and I even started gluing mine just to save us some time. But here's the pieces that I did. I have my vase, which I recreated here. I have my 2 leaves, which are here. And then I also have my flower. The last step, of course, after you have created your design, you've colored it in, you've recreated your pieces in your design on cardboard or cereal box, and you color it in on there, you must glue it together. So, remember, we have a 20-second rule when it comes to cardboard of any kind, just to make sure that our design stays together. We're going to count to 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And then you should be able to let it go without it falling apart. And there you have it, kings and queens. The 2D recreation of my design on paper. Again, if you need any assistance, I am available to help. I can be reached for my office hours between 12 and 2 p.m. So, for Rising Stars, your time is 12 to 12:40. Legendary, your time is from 12:40 to 1:20. And then Collegiate, your time is 1:20 to 2 p.m. I hope you enjoyed this art activity, and I can't wait to see your finished ideas come to life in 2D. Enjoy the rest of your day.